It's a great occasion, but it's something like getting on a bus, getting initiated. Getting on a bus is a very, I was going to say pedestrian, but that doesn't really fit. Prosaic, ordinary, everyday activity. You could walk to Frankfurt, but if you get on a bus, you go a lot quicker. It's good to know. The bus driver should know where he's going also, and the bus should be in good shape. So it's an analogy. By our own efforts, we can go forward, but if we get on the vehicle, we go faster. We have to stay on the bus. I think.
You have to pay anything to be on the bus?
Yeah, you have to pay.
I have a freedom pass.
Well, you have to give yourself. You have to give your heart. It's an analogy. Analogies are usually incomplete. The analogy is often given of the boat crossing the ocean. Samashritaye padapallava plavang mahatpadang punya yasho murare bhavambadhya vatsa padang parang yadvipadang natesham. Krishna is Sharanyam, worth taking shelter of. If we take shelter of his lotus feet, we can easily cross the ocean of material existence, which is otherwise insurpassable. We can cross as easily as crossing over the water in a calf's hoofprint. We don't even think about it. When you're walking, you don't even think how to cross this. On the other hand, another example given in the Bhagavatam is if you accept shelter of someone who's a bogus guru, then it's like getting in a stone boat. Stone boat. How far will you go in a stone boat? Well, it depends how deep the water is. You just go down, you're not going to go forward anyway. Anyway, so many things to say. But we'll say Hare Krishna. Do Shabd. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Another example in that regard is the bus is going, we're on a bicycle, we hold on to the bus, we can go a lot quicker. We used to see that in India quite often. The people they're on a bicycle and they catch hold of a vehicle and you go a lot faster. So in the same way, the Guru is connected to the vehicle which is going forward fast. We're connected to all the previous acharyas, so we can move forward fast. Yeah, that's all.
I'm just hanging on, Prabhu, I'm hanging on.
One beautiful example from the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya is that a little insect can't cross over a mountain. But if that little insect is on the body of a lion, the lion can easily cross over the mountain. So in the same way, they give the example, if we hold on to Sri Ramanujacharya, then he is the great Acharya who can cross over the mighty mountain of material existence. So just like that. Mukam karoti vachalang. You see, even supposed to say 2 words, and even this mukha, this dumb person can speak. Pangung langhayate girim. A layman can cross the mountains. Pangung langhayate girim. Where's the next line? Yad kripa tamahang vande, and Sri Gurun dinataranam. That by the grace of the Guru, one can cross over the whole material existence. I believe this prayer. That's well, there are different versions of that also. There's Paramananda Madhavam. That comes from the Shankara Sampradaya. They have great faith in their Guru. They're supposed to. Ultimately, it'll be Guru Mara Vidya. You kill the Guru eventually, but they very much upheld in the impersonalist Sampradaya, faith in the Guru. They have all the parampara, and they're very strong on the principle of having a Guru you have to follow. Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna. Then, you're going to start or I'll start? You want to do one? You do? Yeah. Traditionally, no one wears neck beads or has tilak until both are put on by the Guru at the time of initiation.